Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today, our group going to present about the eating habit of KKTM Lenggong student. As we know, eating habit was the most important lifestyle not only among students but other people too. What people eat defines how healthy they are. According to data provided by Lipsos, about 53% of Malaysians responded feel they were following a healthy diet, while around 13% do not consider themselves to be eating healthy. Most of them might be college students. Eating habit among the college students can be diverse and influenced by the several factors which can affect a college student's nutritional choice and maintaining a healthy eating habit lifestyle. This habit often evolve as students navigate the challenges and opportunities that come with life. It is important to investigate the eating habits of KKTM Lenggong students. For example, students who take higher intake of carbohydrates such as rice, bread, cereal, and different flour-based foods. Students who might also show high intake of dairy products such as whole meat, refined sugar, and a variety of animal protein with a high fat content causes their diet to be high in calories. Plus, they tend to consume fast foods, sweet, carbohydrates, and fried food due to their accessibility and affordability. College students at risk of practice healthy habit in their life we can count significant for healthy problem. At the early age such as obesity, diabetes, hypertension due to the limitation, choice, and facilities in college. So, we are going to the next slide. As you can see in the slide, count of group of food taken per day by KKTM Lenggong student. The highest one is carbohydrate, which is 35.2%, then followed by proteins, 32%, fruit and vegetables, 90.5%, fat, 30.3%, which is, we can see here that people at KKTM Lenggong take fat less. This slide is about count of eating time KKTM Lenggong student, which is when you can see in this slide, people that eat twice per day is 25%, 3 per day is 85%, depends, and every hour have 1%, and once per day is 5%, which is, you can see that majority eat twice per day. So, we can conclude here that most of them can get a balanced nutrient because of many factors. First, the affordability. Most of them can afford to have a perfect balanced nutrient in their meal because when you put all the balanced nutrient in your meal, then higher the price will be. Second, the lack of facilities. If they buy it at outside of college, then they can keep it in college because they don't have refrigerator and something that can make the thing stay fresh. So we can see here, because of that, people can get a balanced nutrients.
Next, we will move on to the sports student prefer to play in KKTM Lenggong. Based on the type of sport and the bar graph of student preferred sports, there are several sports students prefer to play, such as badminton, soccer, netball, volleyball, takraw, and others. Based on the data, we can know that individual sports were chosen for further analysis on respondents. The most sport played by KKTM Lenggong student was badminton, which is 90 students. The second and the third, most often sport played by 3 students, was netball followed by badminton. Majority of the students' weight was 50 to 59 kg, while the minority of students' weight was 30 to 39 kg and 80 to 89 kg. From the percentage, we can know that frequency rate of students has been observed from highest to lowest. For our perception, tier 16 students, which is 32%, represent for frequency weight from 40 to 49 kg, followed by 16 students, which is 32%, represent for frequency weight from 50 to 15 kg, while 7 students, which is 40%, represent for frequency for weight from 60 to 60 kg and 70 to 79 kg. Apart from that, 2 students, which is 4%, represent for frequency weight from 101 to 110 kg. Also, 1 student, which is 2%, represent for frequency weight from 30 to 39 kg and 80 to 89 kg. Based on the class interval of data of heads of students and bar graph data of heads of students, we can conclude that frequency head of students also has been observed from highest to lowest. For head perception, 20 students, which is 40%, represent from frequency head from 150 to 159 per centimeter, followed by 16 students, which is 32%, represent for frequency head from 160 to 169 centimeter. As we can see, at 8 students, which is 60%, represent for frequency height from 170 to 179 centimeter. Lastly, 3 students, which is 6%, represent for frequency height from 140 to 149 centimeter and 100 to 189 centimeter.
Percentage of students' head have been observed from highest to lowest. 40%, which is 20 students, represent for head from 150 to 159 cm, followed by 32%, which is 16 students, represent for head from 160 to 169 cm. As we can see, 16%, which is 8 students, represent for head from 170 to 179 cm. Lastly, 6%, which is 3 students, represent for head from 140 to 149 cm and 180 to 189 cm. This is bar graph and table of sample BMI students. The highest data was healthy weight by 30 students, followed by the second highest data, which is underweight, by 9 students. Next, overweight data by 7 students, and the last one was obese data by 5 students. This can be proved the majority of students' habit eating was healthy. In conclusion, majority of students was healthy weight based on their normal BMI range. The most count of meal was twice and 3 times per day due to how majority of students who healthy weight maintain their BMI. Most of the students easy to get nutritious food from home than college. Moreover, students agree high of price meals in college can be the factor students consume a lot of unhealthy foods according to their affordability.